People often think their biggest data problem is discoverability. We can't find anything. But most of the time, that's not the real issue. The harder problem is understanding how data sets relate, how metrics connect, how a change in one place ripples somewhere else. And that's the gap a knowledge graph is designed to fill. A knowledge graph isn't about listing assets, it's about modeling relationships. So your data estate stops looking like a pile of tables and starts behaving like a connected system. Welcome to Between the Columns, quick, practical videos from Atlan that make modern data concepts easy to understand. So let's break this down. A knowledge graph organizes your data world as a network instead of isolated buckets. Instead of here are the tables, here are the dashboards, here are the glossary terms, it connects everything through relationships. Tables, columns, metrics, dashboards, glossary terms, users, teams, pipelines, policies are all nodes. And the edges show how they connect. This dashboard uses that table. This metric depends on these fields. This glossary term applies to these assets. This pipeline produces that model. This person owns that domain. Once you can see those relationships, you stop navigating your data estate like a filing cabinet and start navigating it like a system. And that shift is huge because most data pain isn't, I can't access the data. It's, I don't know what I'm looking at and what it depends on and what depends on it. A knowledge graph gives you context that stacks. Click on a metric and see its definition, the data sets that implement it, the dashboards that report on it, the upstream sources feeding it, the policies attached to it, and the owners who maintain it. That's not just convenience, that's confidence. It also changes the types of questions you can answer. In a traditional catalog, you search for churn dashboard. In a knowledge graph world, you ask, show me everything related to churn owned by the retention team, used in executive reporting, and impacted by this upstream table. Or, if we change this column, what breaks? Or, what's the most trusted data set for refunds and where is it used? Those are relationship questions, and a knowledge graph is built for them. Now, here's what a knowledge graph isn't. It's not a tag list, it's not a folder structure, and it's definitely not a replacement for your warehouse. Your warehouse stores the data. A knowledge graph stores the meaning and connections around the data. It's the layer that lets humans, and increasingly machines, navigate your data estate with understanding instead of trial and error. This is also why knowledge graphs show up in every modern AI for data conversation. If you want conversational search, AI-powered recommendations, or automated workflows to work reliably, the system needs a map of what things are and how they relate. A knowledge graph is that map. It's how you get from, we have a lot of stuff, to, we can actually find, explain, and trust the right stuff. So, if you want the one-line version, a knowledge graph turns your data from a pile of disconnected artifacts into a connected system of knowledge where context isn't stuck in people's heads, it's visible, navigable, and usable.